All of Oregon. This is KOIN News 6 at 11.
They are sent overseas to fight for our country, but are Oregon National Guard soldiers getting the training they need? A new study says no. Welcome to KOIN News 6 at 11. I'm Kelly Day. Jeff Gianola has the evening off. Oregon's National Guard says its commitments in Iraq and Afghanistan are slowly eroding its ability to keep Guard members properly trained because they keep losing equipment. And Oregon may not be alone. KOIN News 6 reporter Cor Harlan looked into this tonight, and he's live in our newsroom now with more. Cor?
Kelly, Washington Congressman Norm Dix has let it be known that about 2/3 of Washington State's National Guard equipment is still in Iraq. It's good for Guard soldiers in Iraq, but for people still here who need the training, it may not be so good.
One man clear, two clear.
They train now as part of Oregon's operational reserve, training for very real fighting overseas that awaits Oregon Guard soldiers in Afghanistan and Iraq. Equipment that's going to places like Afghanistan and Iraq is staying there.
But what happens without the equipment here in the States is our training is going to suffer. Our training for that overseas warfight is going to deteriorate. So it's absolutely essential that we get those resources coming back in.
The list of gear going overseas includes communications equipment, vehicles, and of all things, rifles. When the time comes for Guard members to fight, the Guard wants to make sure its soldiers have trained with the same equipment they'll fight with.
The M4 carbine is the weapon of choice right now. If we have to substitute with M16s or other variants of other weapons, we're not going to have the full-on training experience that our soldiers will actually be engaging in combat.
It's an issue, says Oregon National Guard Captain Mike Brabish, that's well known to many members of Congress. Taking more essential equipment for the war in Iraq and Afghanistan may help fighting in those places, but the Oregon Guard fears it may be hurting the readiness of people here at home who may not be getting the training they need. Now, the Oregon Guard says its equipment issues affect mainly its combat readiness. The Guard in Oregon says it's still very prepared, well prepared to deal with any homegrown emergencies should they arise, despite the vanishing military hardware. In the newsroom, Cor Harlan, KOIN News 6.
Thank you, Cor.